Stop everything. What I'm about to tell you will shake the NFL to its core. A secret so explosive, so colossal in scope, that only a handful of insiders are even aware it exists. There's a storm brewing behind the scenes in Detroit, and what's happening right now is nothing short of insane. I've spoken to sources close to the front office, heard whispers from league executives, and what I've uncovered is beyond your wildest expectations. This isn't just a rumor, it's a game changer, a seismic shift that could redefine the entire landscape of the NFL in 2026. And guess what? The best part. The entire deal is still in motion, teetering on the edge of completion. But the clock is ticking, and what's about to happen in the next few days will go down in history. Now I need you, if you're a real football fanatic, a true NFL insider, or just someone who wants to be in the know before the world blows up. Hit that subscribe button, smash that like, and activate that notification bell right now. Because what I'm about to reveal isn't for the faint-hearted. This is the inside story, the secret deal that's been kept under wraps, hidden in encrypted calls, secret meetings at remote private jets, and exclusive talks with the most powerful people in the league. Only those with the inside scoop truly understand what's happening. Are you ready to get in on the biggest NFL story of the decade? Because what I'm about to tell you will change everything you thought you knew about NFL trades, star power, and the future of one of the league's most promising talents. Now, let's set the scene. Imagine a franchise desperate for excellence, a team that's just come off a disappointing year, a team with a glaring need. A need so urgent, so critical, they're willing to risk it all for an upgrade that could turn their entire future around. The Detroit Lions. They finished 9-8 in 2025. A season that was supposed to be their resurgence, but instead turned into chaos. Injuries, inconsistencies, missed opportunities, and worst of all, a failure to make the playoffs after just a few seasons of cutting-edge success. The front office's frustration is palpable. They've been searching for months, digging through every possible option, scouring the market, exploring every backup plan, but nothing has come close to what they're dreaming of. They've been in secret meetings, flying under the radar, exchanging encrypted phone calls, and secretly scouting players' film late into the night. The NFL's best-kept secrets are hidden in their vaults, but my sources tell me, and I mean intimate, highly confidential sources, that they've finally found the missing piece. The player who can elevate their offense from good to elite. The player who can turn this franchise into a Super Bowl contender once again. And folks, I promise you, what I'm about to reveal is not just a rumor. It's a seismic shift in the NFL power landscape. Because this player, he's not just any star. And then it happened. I'm talking about Rashee Rice. Yes, the dynamic, blazing fast, contested catch machine from Kansas City, the guy who's been on everyone's radar since his rookie season in 2023. The one whose name has been whispered in the corridors of NFL power brokers for months now, who could be the spark that ignites Detroit's offense and takes them to a whole new level. Let's dive deep into who Rashee Rice really is, because this isn't just a splashy name. This is a player with a story, a future, and the kind of talent that make GMs lose sleep at night. Rice, born April 22, 2000, at just 25 years old, has already established himself as a star, despite all the off-field drama and injuries. Standing approximately 6 feet and weighing around 200 pounds, he's built like a tank, with explosive speed, miraculous contested catch ability, and unmatched yards after the catch. In 2023, his rookie season, Rice redefined what it means to be a postseason star. He set the record for most postseason receptions by a rookie with an astonishing 26 catches in just a few playoff games, obliterating Ja'Marr Chase's previous record of 25. He was Patrick Mahomes' go-to guy in critical moments, catching 7 touchdowns, including clutch performances in the AFC divisional rounds and the AFC Championship. Imagine that, a player with one foot in his rookie year and already etched in NFL history forever. But what about 2024? That's where things got complicated. An early knee injury limited him to just 3 games in the regular season, and a hit-and-run incident in Dallas brought his off-field issues roaring back into the spotlight. He pleaded guilty to 2 felonies, served jail time, and was placed on IR after a series of injuries, suspensions, and legal hurdles. Still, the talent remained. Rashee Rice's red zone dominance, his big play ability, and his knack for gaining yards after contact are unparalleled. His per-game averages during the 2025 season, after returning from suspension and injury, showed flashes of brilliance. 9.8 targets per game, 71 yards, and 5 touchdowns in just 8 games played. His explosiveness was on display with plays like the 2 touchdowns he scored against the Raiders upon his return. Now, why would Detroit be so fixated on Rashee Rice? Because they see in him what few others can. His combination of speed, contested catch ability, and red zone reliability make him a perfect fit for the Lions' offense, a unit that desperately needs a dynamic outside threat to complement their young QB and elevate their passing game. His contract status. Still under his rookie deal, but with potential for a lucrative extension after his performance in 2026. Market valuation. A mid-second round pick, maybe even late first-round value, given his age, his talent, and his recent highlights. But here's where it gets even crazier. The Lions' interest isn't just casual. It's aggressive. It's strategic. Every NFL insider I've talked to has confirmed that Detroit's front office is pulling out all the stops to land him, even if it means negotiating through NFL power brokers, rival teams, and a web of encrypted calls. And get this, the buzz from league insiders suggests that the Detroit GM, Brad Holmes, is working in the shadows, orchestrating a deal that could send shockwaves through the league. He's known as a genius, a behind-the-scenes mastermind who's always one step ahead. And right now, he's betting everything on Rashee Rice. The analytics teams, the cap specialists, even the NFL's biggest agents, everything is aligning for this blockbuster move. But it's not easy. Other teams like the Jets, Seahawks, and even the rival NFC North contenders are sniffing around, trying to block the deal or buy their way in. The NFL's highest power players are involved, negotiating fiercely to control this once-in-a-generation talent. Behind the scenes, the whispers speak volumes. League sources say that the Lions are willing to part with a combination of their high draft picks, promising young players and huge cash incentives to seal this deal. Why? Because the coaching staff, led by Dan Campbell, is reportedly ecstatic. They see Rashee Rice as the missing piece that can turn their offense into a scoring machine, a weapon that defenses won't be able to stop. The emotion in their meetings is palpable. They're dreaming bigger than ever. A potential upgrade at WR, a chance to finally cement a deep playoff run and to give Jared Goff the elite weapon he needs. But let's talk about the inside mechanics, the real numbers and schematics that make this deal so explosive. Rashee Rice commands a market value comparable to top-tier receivers. His salary is still manageable under his rookie deal, which means the Lions could free cap space by releasing or restructuring contracts of veterans like Jameson Williams or David Montgomery. His projected stats for next season. Imagine him in Detroit's offense, working side by side with Jahmyr Gibbs and a blossoming Goff, creating mismatches and dominating defenses. His yardage total could easily spike to 951,100 yards, with double-digit touchdowns, especially with the Lions' upgraded offensive line and creative play calling. Historically, this echoes some of the most impactful trades in NFL history, players like Amari Cooper going for high draft picks, or Stefon Diggs transforming a franchise's entire attack. This isn't just about acquiring a good receiver. It's about rewriting the narrative of the Lions' entire future. The sense of urgency is sky-high. The next 48 hours could decide whether Rashee Rice is donning Honolulu blue and silver by next week or remains in Kansas City, battling his demons and chasing greatness elsewhere. So let me ask you, are you truly ready for this? Because once this deal drops, everything changes. The NFL landscape, as you know it, will be turned upside down. The Lions' front office is playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers. They're betting big, and if they pull this off, the league will never be the same again. Remember the name Rashee Rice, because in just a few days, it might become the most legendary trade in NFL history. Stay tuned, subscribe, like, and activate those bells, because what I'm about to tell you next will blow your mind. This isn't just a rumor, it's an imminent reality waiting to unfold. And once it does, you'll say you heard it here first. The NFL's next chapter is being written right now, and it's more epic than anything you've ever seen. Get ready, the future is about to change forever.